Shalom Chaverim. So I officially finished the book Jerusalem, the Biography by Sebbag Montefiore. If you want to know how much I like this book, if you want to know how much I really enjoyed this book, you see that right there that says 1.0? You see, I have ADHD, which means I have to listen to everything on audio at least 1.2, 1.25, otherwise I'll lose my attention. And I started reading this book or listening to this book at 1.2, and I was like, I am missing a lot. And so I literally changed it back to 1.0. 1.0 speed. That's right. Probably the main reason why I loved this book so much was because instead of just kind of like regurgitation of like various events, what he did was he started from the beginning. It was literally like Jerusalem was the character, was the main character, and everybody else was side characters. So King David, side character. Maccabees, side character. Nebuchadnezzar, side character. Salah-ad-Din, side character. Titus, side character. Let's keep going. Napoleon Bonaparte, side character. It was really cool because it was all through the perspective of people and really brought them alive to basically say that these were actual human beings that lived and were not just historical figures. And so often when we look at history, we're always looking at it from the perspective of where we are today and then to the past, with the reference point being, well, we obviously have all of this hindsight, instead of looking at it from the perspective of, well, who were they in the moment and how did they make the choices that they did and what were the consequences of them? And so as a result of those consequences, what were the next consequences and what would have changed had the first person made a different choice, which would have led to different consequences and different outcomes? And when you start to look at it that way, as they were real people, all of a sudden your perspective on what history actually is drastically changes. And then as a result, you start to realize how much you're looking at things differently in the present day. So I highly recommend going and checking out this book, either by reading or listening. Shalom Aleichem.